Ooh, B. Hi, B. Woo-hoo. Woo. Whew.
I'm a rock star. Every day I rock hard. I'm a motherfucking rock star. Every day I rock hard. I'm a rock star.
Hi, Rockstars. I'm Aly, your Rockstar bar girl. And if you saw my last video, then you know why the environment is a little bit different today. You can check out that video. I'll link it up above. But the point of this video is a little bit different. This video, I wanted to come to you guys with a really specific message. And the motivation behind this message is twofold. First, like I said, if you watched my last video, you know that I was going through some stress with my restaurant closing down and me losing my job suddenly. And I have gotten a lot of encouragement from numerous different sources over the last week or so that have really helped me turn my attitude around. And I wanted to take that blessing and pass it on to you guys and be a source of positivity and encouragement for you. So that's the first inspiration. The second inspiration is the comments and the questions that I get from you guys. So in reading over all of those comments and questions, I realized that there was a common thread amongst a lot of them. And that common thread is that you are scared. And I didn't really think about it before, because usually that comment, I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm not ready, is encapsulated in a bigger question or a bigger comment, and I usually, address that bigger issue, that bigger question. But I realized that I need to take the time to address that part of so many of your comments and questions. Maybe more important than anything else that I teach you or pass on to you, that every single one of you walk away from my videos feeling like you have everything you need. You have all the knowledge, all the skills you need to go out there and start bartending. So that was the second inspiration for making this video. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but it's gonna be something like, become a bartender today, or you are already a bartender, or something like that, because I think it can be really easy to believe that there's some level of knowledge or studying that you need to pass in order to even start trying to look for a bartending job. And I really want all of you to understand that that is just not true whatsoever. The more knowledge that you have, the more experience that you have, then theoretically, the easier the process of getting a job should be. But that doesn't mean that getting a job with no experience or very little knowledge is impossible. It's just a little bit harder. And so because it's not impossible, I really encourage each and every one of you to get out there and start. I get messages from some of you that say, oh, I've taken 2 bartending classes so far, or, I've been studying drinks for the last year, and I applaud you for being so dedicated. I applaud you for wanting to learn more and be knowledgeable in this area and in this craft. But I gotta be honest with you, you do not have to study and memorize drinks for a year to start working as a bartender. You do not need to pay for 2 or 3 different bartending schools. You do not need to have a certain amount of recipes memorized in order to be employable. Okay, I really want you guys to understand that. If paying for 2 different bartending schools, 3 different bartending schools, if studying for a year, if having 100 or 300 recipes committed to memory is what it's going to take to give you the confidence to go out there and start looking for work, then that's that is what it is. That's what you need, and I cannot tell you what you need in order to feel confident to go out there. But if you're wondering whether or not a certain amount of knowledge or a certain amount of studying is necessary to be employable, the answer is no. Sometimes it's just a matter of luck and circumstance. And if you follow my job search tips, I'll link the video up above. Even I, after 13 years of being in the bartending industry, I follow my job search tips to the T. When I landed back in New York, after finding out that my restaurant had closed, I immediately started employing my job search tips. Literally by that afternoon, someone had responded to me asking me to come and interview. So my job search tips absolutely work. If you apply them diligently, you will find work. And you don't have to wait. You can start now. Start employing those tips now. Start waking up every morning and committing an hour or 2 hours to working on your resume, responding to job ads, looking for open calls, and just getting out there. Getting a job in any industry is really not a passive exercise, okay? If you think that you can sit at home on your couch and just kind of like casually apply for work over the phone or by email, then you're gonna have a long battle ahead of you. But if you are willing to pound the pavement, print your resume, get out there, go to bars and restaurants, talk to managers, and ask for work, you will be surprised at the chances that people are willing to give you. Because the managers who are doing the hiring, they also know that 2 or 3 bartending courses is not necessary. They also know that having memorized 100 or 300 drink recipes is not necessary. It's called Google. We all have it. They also know that there isn't some magical amount of knowledge that's going to make you a good employee. So you will be surprised at how many hiring managers are willing to take a chance on someone who has limited knowledge or limited experience. There are plenty of other qualifications and characteristics that we look for when we are hiring a new bartender. It's not all just about how many recipes do you know. Your personality, your work ethic, your follow through, your commitment, your reliability, those things matter. I tell you this much, I would rather hire somebody that will be on time and at work every single day and never call out than hire a bartender who knows 300 recipes. Any day. I can teach you 300 recipes. I cannot teach you to be punctual, to give a shit about your job, to be reliable, to be trustworthy, to work hard once you do get here. Those are things that are a lot harder to teach. And those are things that make you a qualified and capable employee in the hospitality business already. And you don't need to go to bartending school to learn that. You don't need to take my course or watch my videos to learn that. Those are habits and behaviors that you can teach yourself, that you can embrace yourself, that you can demonstrate yourself long before you ever learn anything that is specific to bartending. So, you know, I just wanted to come to you with that message of encouragement. You already have skills and qualifications and characteristics that make you desirable as an employee. So don't hesitate. Don't convince yourself that there's a reason to wait, that there's some knowledge that you need to gain before you can get out there. Go home right now, turn this video off, open up your computer, blow the dust off your resume, or start making one. I have a resume writing video. I have 2 resume writing videos. I will link those above for you. So check those out if writing your resume is something that you're struggling with. But get your resume together and get out there and start looking for work. You may not have everything you need to get a rockstar bartending job. That's what you can watch my videos for. That's what you can take my course for. But in order just to start the process, you already have what it takes. So get out there and start looking. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment down below. Remember to follow me on Instagram at rockstar_bargirl, and head on over to the website and join the mailing list, therockstarbargirl.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Rockstars.
Rockstar.